Vamos ver o que essa mulher faz. Na série, essa velha é uma diplomata muito louca.
And in politics, the Secretary General and other high-ranking UN administrators are on Luna for a security summit. We await the official briefing later tonight. Deputy Undersecretary Christian Avasarala has been sequestered to an undisclosed Earth location for emergency government operations.
Archangel is arriving. Stand by for resume post. Ma'am, if you need anything at all, you can just...
Deixou na cara, que arrogante.
So this is the Secretary General's hideaway. Not bad for a coffin. Nishan, where the fuck are you?
Regina Rouca?
Deputy Undersecretary, how was your trip in?
You mean my descent? I'm being guarded like a fucking war prisoner. What do you think?
Was it another assassination plot?
Could be any damn thing. With everyone on Luna for the summit, I am suddenly the highest ranked official on the planet.
Congratulations.
E a mensagem do dia é... Ai, ai. Bate a merda.
Bullshit. I was the only one expendable enough to remain on Earth. Where is your voice coming from anyway? I don't see a comms link.
Nossa.
What's in the flying fuck?
Apologies for the dramatic reveal. I know how you dislike me pinging your terminal all day. This seemed to be a workable solution. I also took the liberty of having security bring down some of your personal items.
Jesus. How long do you think I'll be down here?
Por que ela foi presa?
Okay, messages.
And Admiral Crusoe has
ela não tá
sent
presa,
a
né?
message about a situation near Juno. And Undersecretary Mendez is still hounding you about the reorganization plan.
That's all?
No, there's also a message from Callisto.
Are you sure?
Yes, it reached your receiver about 45 minutes ago. I forwarded it to your hand terminal.
Okay, go back to your dock. Let me get to work.
O que ela vai fazer, menino? Nossa, essa véia tá muito Regina Rouca. Puta que pariu. Quebra-cabeça. Conferir as mensagens do terminal portátil. Tocar. Tocar. Olha. O quebra-cabeça. I like quebra-cabeças. E? Alô? Alô? Aqui. Isso é fácil. Que isso?
I leave this here until I know what it opens.
Meu Deus, que voz horrível. Parece que ela tá com uma pigarra enquanto fuma um cigarrão nervoso. Olhar o computador, terminal portátil, conferir a mensagem do terminal portátil. Eu vou olhar o computador, vou olhar.
Some fucking admiral and that Torb Mendes. That's the agenda.
Eita. 2.634 mensagens? Caraca. Relatório, blá blá blá. Almirante, blá blá blá. Olha, tem mensagem. Cancela, não quero ligar.
I hear you're working out of the bunker today. Is it as ostentatious as everyone says?
Only thing missing is a chandelier. I hear you were looking for me.
Ah, yes. Listen, your role as Undersecretary of Peace Operations is invaluable, of course.
And yet?
And yet, the Belter threat calls for greater scrutiny. It should be the work of a committee, one that I'm shocked hasn't formed earlier. Anyway, the Security Council is planning a vote on the issue.
What issue? The issue of whether to strip me of my powers and throw the belt into chaos?
I know big changes can be challenging, especially when you've been in the UN for so long. But this is a move to protect our people.
Of course.
Isso é um jogo de
But I
poder.
can't help but wonder who will be in charge of this new committee.
Well, that's for the Security Council to decide. My name has been put forward, but listen, maintaining peace in the belt is more than one person can accomplish. Everyone is finally acknowledging all the work you do.
By taking my job?
Oh, don't think of it that way. If you excuse me, I've got another call. Always a pleasure.
Muito prazeroso. Ê. Ah, tem isso aqui pra ver também. Atrás da distância 53 minutos.
Undersecretary Avasarala. With Fleet Admiral Hold indisposed on Luna, we've been instructed to defer to you for matters of lawful jurisdiction.
É essa
At
coisa
1800 hours,
chata,
the
né?
MCRN battleship Ramses II entered Juno moon space. We have hailed the Ramses II 3 times, and we are now within our rights to seize the vessel. However, I've been ordered to seek your go-ahead on all matters in the belt, regardless of urgency or severity. Seeing as you are a civilian administrator, I urge you to trust your military officers to make the right decisions. I eagerly await your response, but I must warn you, if we do not receive orders soon, we will be forced to engage. Admiral Krusco, out.
Civilian administrator, my ass. Brass prick.
My ass.
This Krusco seems damn sure of himself. That makes me even less confident of his assessment. I better look into it myself before responding. It's been a long time since Jean-Paul called.
Charampau, quê? Escutar a mensagem.
It's me. They lifted the comms embargo, and I wanted to say hey. Haven't heard from you in a few days, and, well...
Acho ruim que eles colocaram muito negócio, aí a legenda fica horrorosa pra ler.
She's not a terrorist. She's fighting for justice for ordinary people who were caught in the crossfire. I know you say I distract myself from what's important, but, well, this is important. She is. To me. Anyway, I love you, and I miss you. Keep me in your prayers. Talk soon.
Stupid boy. This is no time for romance.
Responder. Olha, dá pra responder, menino. Vai, responde, fala.
Sweet child, the United Nations did not send you all the way across the solar system to get laid. We love to hear from you, but I expect updates on your health and safety, not on your damn love life. Listen to me, because I won't say it again.
Esqueça a garota. Vai fazer exames.
Go to the nearest medical clinic and get tested. The full STD panel. Those outer planet whores are the worst in the system. If
Meu
this is
Deus!
required, forward the bill to me, and let this be the last we speak of it. Now, go. I'm sure there is something more important you should be doing. And be safe, my sweet boy. Make us proud.
Menino, ela mandou ele fazer um exame. Obter informações do mapa estelar. Eu, hein? Falou que ele tá trepando com vadias. Eu, hein? O hipódromo.
So this is where our discretionary funds have gone. To feather an underground nest. I should put up the...
Deveria olhar os relatórios de Juno Ramsey. Averiguar. Que vida chata dessa mulher. Puta que pariu. Olhar os
As
planetas.
if Earth weren't big enough to worry about.
Planetas
We
externos.
keep pushing farther and farther out. God knows why. The belt, aka my never-ending headache.
Na série tinha ver como Nishan está. Ou Nishan. Dados da colônia. Designação, mineração, localização. Ok. Relatório de inteligência.
OPA terrorist meeting with Martian agents. This could be interesting.
Jono. Dados da colônia. Ok. Relatório de inteligência.
Martians are brash. But a move like this requires serious balls. I don't like it.
Why would they enter a heavily guarded demilitarized zone with a single warship? It doesn't add up.
Ok, relatório de inteligência.
Based on the velocity, the Ramses doesn't appear.
Nossa, muito ruim pra ler, né? A legenda aqui.
All the more reason to keep assessing and avoid making a mistake, right?
Gravar mensagem. Par.
Once I've finished my work, this will serve nicely for a wind down.
Meu Deus. Que voz é essa, mulher? Puta que pariu. Olhar o computador. Averiguar. Aceitar. Almirante. Quem que é? O Crusco? Esqueci o nome do moço. Enviar resposta. Ah, esse aqui.
Admiral Crusco,
Abordagem diplomática.
the Jupiter fleet is under your command, and I have no intention of disputing your authority. However, I have reviewed the logs for the Ramses II, and I see no direct threat to Juno Station or the Jupiter fleet. Whatever the Martians are doing with that ship, it remains a mystery. One I intend to solve.
Preparar uma bebida no bar. Ver como o Nisha está. Tem alguma... Só Crusco? Vou averiguar isso aqui. Onde que eu vejo o Nisha? Quem é Nisha?
I leave this here until I know what it opens.
Quem é Nisha? Esse aqui é Nisha? Buda.
I may not be certain of a higher power, but sometimes it's nice to share all this shit with somebody else. You can almost believe that you're not hundreds of meters underground. Almost.
Gente, que voz ruim. Ah, Nisha é essa aqui. Olhar.
I never thought I'd miss the real Nishan, but this little gadget creeps me out. Tell me about that shit-eating admiral.
I have his file here, but something is off. Gaps in command, sealed records.
Ele tem boas ligações, ele tem...
So Cusco has powerful friends who like to cover up his mistakes. No wonder he's not afraid of me.
Let me do some digging. It might be nothing, but it couldn't hurt.
I have something special for you to work on.
Of course. What do you need?
My son is in contact with a girl on Ganymede. Maria Sparrow.
Is she a UN official? A Martian diplomat?
She's a Belter activist.
Oh.
I know the basics. Enough for me to wholeheartedly disapprove of her. But this girl could be using my son for his UNN access. Or trying to recruit him.
I see, Madam Undersecretary. I'll make the appropriate inquiries.
Menina velha desconfiada demais. Não é mesmo? Tem que jogar xadrez? Ai, que preguiça. Vou não. Vou beber minha bebida logo. E bora. Ah, esse aqui abriu o cofre, aquele cartão, não? Olha o Crafts. Com senha. 1, 2, 3. Cigarrete. 1, 2, 3.
Am I ready to unwind?
Lógico que sim. Trabalhou tanto. Como você trabalhou? Trabalhou demais. Quem não trabalha é Natália. Natália, ó.
Your own damn children.
Nossa.
It's all too much to control.
Ah, ela tá numa sala.
Shit.
Eita, menino. É o professora do trabalho, exatamente. Eu, hein? Só dá aula. É. Você trabalha também ou só dá aula? Ai, mulher. Nossa, essa vez ficou muito bizarra. Fala pra você.
Madam Deputy Undersecretary, I received a new update from the Director of Operations. Stand by.
The time window for restoration of services has been extended indefinitely. Thank you.
Does the Director of Operations happen to report to Undersecretary Mendez?
Yes, D.O. Tanaka is a direct report.
This is no accident. Mendez is trying to block me out of the vote.
Forgive me, Madam Deputy, but isn't that a little paranoid?
Ele não vai parar por nada. Não sei nem o que tá rolando essa história dela aqui já.
You'd be paranoid too, if you got fucked over as much as I do.
Whatever's causing it, we won't get much done without power.
You underestimate me, Nishan. My electrical engineering degree wasn't just for show.
Eita, menino. Ó, puzzle.
Word of this gets out, I'll have your testicles as paperweights.
Understood, Madam Deputy Undersecretary.
I learned a few things besides networking at Kano Polytech. Let's hope I remembered them.
Tá, mas onde que começa o negócio? Eu, hein? Direita, esquerda. Ah, começa lá em cima. Pra baixo. Conectar à direita. É, menino. Conectar pra baixo. Conectar. Eu tenho que ligar aqui embaixo, né? Ah, então tem que ir pra direita. Depois da direita, eu tenho que ir pra direita de novo. Depois da direita, a gente tem que ir para baixo. Depois que a gente for para baixo, a gente vai para a esquerda. Depois da esquerda, a gente tem que conectar. E aí a gente conecta de novo. E aí conecta de novo. E aí depois a gente conecta para a esquerda. E aí é só conectar. É isso. E conectou. Nossa, eu asmei que ela é muito, né? Ela é muito engenheira pra fazer só um... Cluct, 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 cluct. Conectar um fio pra cima, pra baixo, pra cima, pra baixo, pra baixo, pra cima, pra cima, pra baixo.
Madam Undersecretary.
What can I say? I live to impress you, Nishan.
Nossa, essa mulher ficou muito bizarra. Ouça aqui pra Ryo.
We have power again, but it's limited. Any news from the outside world?
Primeira mensagem do computador.
Proceed as planned, but you are scheduled to address the delegates first. The Ramses 2 is still
Nossa, a vida dela é muito chata.
intervention window is closing. You've received another message from Admiral Kruzko, and you should be able to contact him again.
That won't mean shit if I can't make him listen. Did you find any dirt on him?
I'm afraid not. Of course, if the Secretary General weren't indisposed, he might share whatever unsealed files he might have.
He's safe. I like this dark side of you, Nishan.
I learned from the best, Madam Undersecretary.
Olha, vai bisbilhotar o cofre do moço. Deve ser aquela chave ali, hein? Que eu abri lá sem necessidade. Vou averiguar a mensagem do moço. Tem uma mensagem aqui. Achante. Ai, menino. Mãe, eu não preciso dizer que estou mandando isso. Depois de tudo que vocês dois passaram, você está maltratando ele por causa de uma garota? Sério mesmo? Nossa, mãe. Para uma diplomata, você sabe mesmo queimar uma ponte. O Char não está numa boa situação, então você deve ir com calma. A gente tem trocado mensagens há bastante tempo, desde a lua, e ele tem sofrido esse tempo todo. Não que ele não tenha deixado isso claro para você. Eu conheci a nova namorada dele, a Mary, e ela não é o que você pensa. Ela é afiada. Ela é afiada como uma navalha e não aceita desaforo de ninguém. Você provavelmente vai gostar dela. Isso se você não tiver se convencido de que nunca gostará. Seja boa mãe e pega leve com o cara. Ah, se você passar aqui alguma hora, seus netos querem te ver. Não, e são eles que estão no comando. Com amor, Ash. Ele mandou mensagem de volta.
Hi, Mom. It's me again. 2 messages in one day. Must be a new record, right? So, we're gearing up for a mission. I don't know where yet. I never do, but I wanted to reach out. What you said about Marie, that was pretty low. Even for you. She's important to me, Mom. You both are. That's why I want to be honest about my feelings. Just don't push me away, okay? Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Sweet boy, you must stay safe and return to us soon. You have an important job to do, and I trust you to do it well. However...
A vida é sua, foda-se.
I may have spoken too harshly about your infatuation with this Marie. She cannot be all bad if you like her. But keep your head in the here and now. The belt is a dangerous place, and you can never let your guard down.
Essa
In
voz.
that way, it's like politics. I love you desperately, and I pray I will see your face again soon. Semper Fi, my sweet boy.
Olha, menina, ela foi muito negociada. Menina, essa voz dela não me dá agonia. Fixaram Mendes? Mendes? Ou Crusco? O que era que eu tinha que ver? Do Mendes. Essa voz dela é muito estranha. Parece que, sei lá, tem um rato gasgado. Parece que o subsecretário tá. Aí você lembra exatamente.
Oh, Christian, I was just about to call you. The council has set the date for the reorganization vote. It's today, in full assembly.
And I don't suppose you'd consider a postponement for the council member who's working from a hole in the ground.
Oh, believe me, I asked, begged even. But there's too much momentum.
I've made my position clear to you. I am sure I can make it to the other councillors as well.
Oh, of course. But the timing is, well, you should get on people's calendars as soon as you can.
Jeffrey, I like you. You're ambitious. And you have balls. That's why I am telling you to cancel the vote. You don't want to go up against me.
Christian, you are an inspiration. I've looked up to you for, well, my whole career. But this motion is moving forward, and last I counted, you were 3 votes short.
Cocksucker.
I've populated your screen
Chupa-rola.
with delegates whose votes may be winnable. You should call them and see where they stand.
Very good.
Menino, quanta gente que eu tenho que ligar. O Mendes, prefeita adjunta Dunning. Lista de contatos recentes. Vamos lá falar com essa velha. Oh, meu Deus, a vida é chata de... Oi!
This is Deputy Governor Dunning.
Natália.
It's Christian.
I should have known.
É, Natália. Preciso de um favor. Como vai a família?
How are you, my friend? And what about your husband and those delightful children?
Não me quebre de mim.
Chris, if I thought you gave a shit about my family, we'd both be in a different line of work. Now, what do you need?
It's the Security Council vote. Can I count on you to reject the reorganization under Mendes?
I like you, Chris, but not enough for charity.
Meaning?
Shepherd Complex has a faulty filtration system, and it needs updating. But the funds are never there. See that Shepherd gets its new water tower, and I'll support you.
I'll see what I can do.
You're Christian Avasarala. I expect a lot more than that.
Eita, ela quer uma caixa d'água. Vamos dar um jeito de arrumar a caixa d'água pra mulher. Diretor financeiro Singh. Olá, diretor. É, os políticos.
This is a surprise. To what do I owe the honor?
This is about the vote to reorganize the Security Council.
Ah, I see. Well, Jeffrey Mendes is a spiteful worm, and any motion he champions is certainly one I will vote against.
So I have your support?
If you make me one promise.
Eu lhe dou minha
I will
palavra.
do whatever it takes. I give you my word.
Ah, be careful, Madam Undersecretary. That's a dangerous thing to say in our line of work.
For some, but not for me.
As of now, I will vote with you against the reorganization. However, whatever happens in negotiations, you cannot raise taxes. If you plan a tax hike of any kind, you will be calling Mendes Sir before the week is out. Do you understand?
A more powerful Jeffrey Mendes is something nobody wants.
True, but power abhors a vacuum. If Mendes is stopped, who will step in to take his place? You?
I understand the situation, and I will make this work.
I appreciate the call, Madam Undersecretary. Good luck.
Eita, menino. Ele vai voltar ou não vai? Subsecretário Okoro. Olá, amigues. É assim, não vai ter os contatinhos.
Avasarala.
Okoro.
Kylie.
That you're undecided on the security reorganization.
Only because I need to show up here eventually.
Não me menospreze.
Don't patronize me. The only reason you have a job is because I promised your boss a kickback from those mining subsidies.
Listen, I don't...
No, you listen. You sit in that chair because I made it happen. And now you're going to give me what I need.
So I can give you the vote, but I'll need something in return.
Don't keep me in suspense.
We're getting a lot of flack from the wealthier tiers of the Earth admin zones. Too many private regulations over spaceport licensing.
You're joking.
They want the UN Accountability Office to deregulate private spaceports, and they're fine with higher taxes if that's what gets it done.
Very well. I will get back to you.
I'm sure you will, but only when your back's against the wall.
Does she think I do this to make friends?
Eita, menino. Ó, uma quer uma caixa d'água. O outro eu esqueci o que ele queria, o do turbante. A outra quer ficar livre de postos lá. Gerente-chefe de Masterson. Se fosse eu, ia ligar assim.
Is this for real? Christian Avasarala. It's been a long time.
Elena, it's been a few years.
Years? Come on. You remember the last time we saw each other.
Admito esquecer.
I'm afraid I don't remember.
That's not surprising. I hardly remember it either.
Listen, I need a favor.
Let me guess. Menda's security plan?
How did you know?
Singh warned me you'd be calling. But I understand why you're concerned. Any idiot can see what Mendez is trying to pull.
Can I count on you?
You may. But only if the proposed water tower in Shepherd Complex never moves forward.
Oh, you're not a supporter of the project?
I'm not a supporter of handing Dunning another fucking victory to pad her resume for committee assignments. I knew you would. Gotta run. Good luck today, Christian.
Meu Deus! A prefeita quer caixa d'água. A Masterson não quer que a prefeita receba a caixa d'água. Porra, vai se fuder ela. Aí ó. Um voto lá eu ganho se a caixa d'água sair. Aqui, se a caixa d'água não sair. E aí, o que eu faço? Vamos lidar com o líder das minorias, Waze. Que treta.
What can I do for you, Madam Undersecretary?
I'm coming to you for help with the Security Council's reorganization proposal.
Oh, that. I'm afraid the belt's security status doesn't affect the People's Party's platform. Not directly, anyway.
Then I would like to ask for your vote.
And incur the wrath of Jeffrey Mendez? I don't know how I feel about that.
Poderia ser na próxima vez. Minha fúria é muito pior.
Mendez is not the one you should be afraid of, Mr. Weiss.
I'm not sure I appreciate that implication, Madam Undersecretary.
It's simply a reminder that the People's Party has friends in the UN, and you wouldn't want to jeopardize that friendship.
Listen, I want to help, but I have my own issue that I could use your support with.
Naturally.
The private spaceports of the wealthy are draining resources and crowding public lands. Now some delegates are attempting to remove the limited regulatory oversight we have.
Spaceport regulations. That's your issue?
That, and raising taxes, of course. The people have spoken.
Very well. Thank you for your time, Mr. Weiss.
Anytime. We appreciate your support.
Meu Deus.
I've captured the findings from your conversations with the delegates. You can review and prepare your policy decisions when ready.
Very good. I'll meet you at your station.
Meu Deus. A outra não quer imposto, mas o outro quer... A outra quer que tire o imposto, mas o outro quer que... Nossa, que palhaçada. De qualquer forma, acho que eu vou perder, não? Realizar a sessão de votação. Jogar xadrez. Eu, hein? O que eu tenho mais pra fazer, ó? Almirante Crusco. Por mensagem. Ó, é aqui anotações. Caixa d'água nova. Ela quer uma caixa d'água nova. Sem aumento dos impostos. Aqui quer. Liberação de espaços privados, impostos maiores aceitáveis. Nada de caixa d'água nova. Manutenção dos regulamentos dos espaços esportes privados. Meu Deus do céu. Pera, deixa eu ver. Quem que quer as mesmas coisas? Que aí eu consigo ver se consigo, né? Bom dia. Essa aqui quer caixa d'água nova. Essa daqui não quer nada de caixa d'água. Então essa daqui vai ter que agradar uma e desagradar a outra. Esse daqui, sem aumento dos impostos. Liberação de espaços privados, impostos maiores aceitáveis. Esse aqui quer extorquir o povo. Esse aqui que é a manutenção dos regulamentos dos espaços portos privados. Esses dois aqui. Manutenção dos regulamentos dos espaços portos privados. E esse daqui que é liberação dos espaços portos privados. Eita, menino. Sem aumento. Caixa d'água sem aumento. Talvez, se eu ajudar... Cadê? Liberação de espaços portos privados. Impostos maiores. Sem aumento de impostos. Isso, menino. O que eu faço? O que vai me dar mais voto? Caixa d'água me daria mais voto? Não. Governo local da lua. Olha, eu posso dar uma caixa d'água pra mulher, né? Liberação dos postos privados, postos maiores. Manutenção dos regulamentos. Ajudar isso aqui sem aumento de impostos. Já paga imposto, né? Não quer aumentar. Ajudar esses dois. Liberar os passaportes privados. Maiores. E ajudar isso aqui. Né? E como é que eu faço agora para negociar? Oi, Rugudes! E aí, como é que você tá? Hello, guys e girls. E aí, amigo, como é que você tá? Tudo bem contigo? Como é que você tá? Boa noite. Tudo pão? Tudo pão? Contato. E aí, o que eu faço? Realizar a sessão de votação. Jogar xadrez com... Tá, eu tenho que ver negócios. E aí, amigo, como é que tá por as coisas por aí? Tudo tranquilo? Tudo sussa? Tudo na santa? Segurar para abrir.
Need to find the key.
Já chave
Knowing the
conhecimento.
Secretary General is hidden somewhere that makes him feel clever.
Pegar a chave. Vamos ver o que nós temos ali naquele cross. Vamos ver. Antes de fazer as votações. Vamos ver o que nós temos aqui.
Go back to your base and face the wall. It's called plausible deniability, for fuck's sake.
Deniability of what?
Good draw.
Averiguar. Enfim, essa voz relaxante que me hipnotiza e me leva tranquilamente aos sonhos. O quê? Ai, ai. Obrigado. Não sei se é um elogio ou se tá nervoso. Bom dia. Tá dormindo? Me dá preguiça. Não entendi, peraí. Você tem preguiça de ouvir minha voz? Tá com preguiça? De crusco. Bom dia, bom dia. Eita! Como? Não. Será? Bom dia pra você. Tá, esse homem aqui... Gabriel de Crusco. O Crusco, ele foi visto com drogas. Menino. Censura. A administração, né? O oficial Crusco foi visto da Sihari Laug na sede da ONU. Ele estava acompanhado por duas mulheres que não foram adequadamente identificadas na entrada e na posse de diversos gramas de pó de fada. Os registros foram confiscados sob o pedido do capitão Lorenzo Crusco. Suspensão de 10 dias de serviço. Tenente Crusco falhou em um exame toxicológico de rotina. Os registros foram confiscados e o pedido do capitão Lorenzo Crusco. Censura, repressão. O comandante Crusco foi visto no lago tratado com a companhia de mulheres envolvidas os discursos abertamente de suas missões anteriores. Ele tava falando. Ih, esse moço é um cu de grilo, hein? Eles foram confirmados pedido do capitão Lourenço. Suspensão 10 dias de serviço. O vice-almirante estava envolvido num embate não sancionado com o pula-pedras cinturino que voou no espaço aéreo da ONU. As registros foram confiscados por interesse da segurança da ONU. Eita, esse moço aqui é negociado, hein? Problemático. Pó de fada, menino. Pó de fada. Agentes disfarçados. Localização. Calypso. Tá, isso aqui não é tão importante, eu acho. Os protocolos. Protocolos confidenciais no caso de combate militar. Blá, 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 blá. E que diabo seria isso? Uma drogas. É tipo a cocaína, né? Lá deles, lá. Só que chama de pó de fada, né? Porque é um pouco mais avançado, né? E essa voz de Regina Rouca? Creatina das boas? Exatamente, é um whey protein de qualidade. Votação. Realizar a votação. Será que eu tenho mais alguma coisa pra me ver?
At least I won't die of thirst if they forget about me down here.
Vai, velha, olha pra aí. Não dá pra ver. Creatina das boas. Ai, menino, bom dia. E aí, o que eu faço? Almirante Crusco, né? Carmine Crusco. Contato. Será que eu tenho que ligar pra esse moço? Vamos ver.
Jesus, what do I have an assistant for?
Please. We all know why you have an assistant. And it's not for a screening cause.
Christian, what a pleasure.
I wanted to let you know that there have been some developments, and you may wish to reconsider your vote to reorganize Bell's security.
What does that mean?
You will find out shortly. But Jeffy, you should know by now. Never fuck with peace operations.
Tá, mas aí eu não consigo... Tá, mas aí eu não consigo... escolher mais nada?
Undersecretary, this is Admiral Cruzco. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act cannot go unanswered. I understand your desire for caution in your temporary position. But that is no excuse for indecision. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake, and they are only human. I implore you to transmit orders as soon as possible. Crusko, signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him. Admiral Crusko, here are your orders. You will remain in place. You will not intercept the MCR in Ramses 2.
E essa voz, amigo?
Not a request, and I owe you
essa velha. Parece que tá catarrada.
Your sealed personal file. It reads like a fucking tabloid. Sex, nepotism, cover-ups. It would only take one word from me to have it unsealed and all over the news tonight. I will await your confirmation of these orders.
Menino. Ela leu o bagulho lá, menino. Só levei levantar daqui. Não aparece negócio. Deixa eu jogar xadrez essa pichiroca. Antes que o jogo né?
My darling, I'm sorry to hear that you've been detained, though I'm more than willing to press my advantage while your attention is elsewhere. I'm not surprised that foolish men think that they can control you, and I pity them greatly. I just heard from Shanapal. All things considered, he's faring well. I credit your fighting spirit, which I trust won't be too wounded by the loss of this pawn.
Faring well? Have you heard what your son is doing on Callisto?
Callisto Protocolo? Tá tudo bem, você está sabendo do que seu filho está fazendo, Callisto? Atacar.
Foolish little shit. Falling in love with some belter. I blame you for this ridiculous sentimentality. All the time we spent raising him. And what does he do? Falls in love on a rock in the middle of space. Talk to him, Arjun. If you can't change his mind, no one can.
Realizar a sessão de votação, meditar. Tá, vamos meditar. Vamos pedir alguma invocação espiritual para nos ajudar. Vocês fazem meditação? Vocês meditam? Silenciosa ou rezar? Vamos rezar, quero escutar saber o que ela vai falar. Mendes.
Give me the wisdom to get around that pig, Mendes.
Crusko.
Get Crusko to listen to reason. Give him enough wisdom or enough fear of what I'll do to him.
Sharpal.
Protect Sharnapal from danger.
Sharampal. Arjun.
Protect my husband, who I need far more than I want him to know.
Nossa, ligeira ela, menino. O Thiago meditava, hoje não mais. Então vamos ver se o moço mandou uma mensagem, respondeu.
Undersecretary, this is Admiral Crusko. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act cannot go unanswered. I understand your desire for caution in your temporary position, but that is no excuse for indecision. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake.
Porra.
They're only human. I implore you to transmit orders as soon as possible. Crusko, signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him.
Tá, vamos iniciar a votação logo. Tô impaciente. Bora, moço. Bora pra votação. Ô, porra.
Let's figure out which policies I support to get the vote locked in.
I have the summary for you to review.
Sim para liberar o espaço por privados. Sem aumentos de impostos. Sim a nova caixa d'água. Requer aumento de impostos. Não a liberação do espaço por privados, sim um aumento dos impostos. Não a caixa d'água. Meu Deus, como assim? Eu vou ter que foder todo mundo? Se eu liberar o espaço por privado, vai aumentar os impostos. Sim, a nova caixa d'água requer aumento dos impostos. E não a liberação do espaço porto, sim o aumento dos... aqui, ó. Eu tenho que liberar o imposto para aumentar aqui. E liberar aqui privados. Sim, aumento do imposto. E não a caixa d'água. Eita, menino. Então eu tenho que escolher quem? Sim, para liberar espaço porto. Sim, a nova caixa. E não a liberação do espaço por privado. Sim, aumenta os impostos. Waze, Duning e Okoro. Esses aqui e esse aqui. Eita, menino. Já me esqueci. A favor da liberação. A favor do aumento. Para aumentar os... Nossa, eu preciso de 3 votos. Então eu vou ter que aumentar... Eu preciso de 3 votos. Eu preciso liberar o espaço por privado. Duning. Recaramento dos impostos. Waze, Duning e Okoro. Vou fazer o jogo. A favor do aumento.
Okoro and Wise are both fine with increased taxes and will need the funds.
Noted.
A favor da liberação do espaço portos.
Let's give Earth rich idiots even less oversight. Yes on deregulation.
Understood.
Let's give Dunning her water tower.
Okay. Madam, according to my calculations, these policy decisions will not get you the votes you need.
God damn it.
Let's try again. Perhaps we should examine your stance on raising taxes.
Ixi, não deu negócio. Menino. Se eu for contra o aumento...
Is a single issue voter, no new taxes.
Got it.
Contra a liberação.
Wise is right. Earth's wealthy don't need fewer regulations.
Excellent.
E vamos com a favor.
Let's give Dunning her water tower.
Okay.
Vai dar?
Madam, according to my calculations, these policy decisions will not get you the votes you need.
God damn it.
Let's try again.
Vamos tentar de novo, vamos.
Madam, if you vote not to raise taxes, won't that kill the water tower bill as well? Without those funds.
Shit. You have a point.
Então vamos
Okoro
aumentar.
and Wise are both fine with increased taxes and will need the funds.
Noted.
Wise is right. Earth's wealthy don't need fewer regulations.
Excellent.
Let's give Dunning her water tower.
Vamos ver se vai dar.
Okay.
Será que vai dar? Acho que não. Não vai.
According to my calculations, these policy decisions will not get you the votes you need.
God
Eu só sou
damn it.
muito burro.
Let's try again.
Vamos tentar de novo.
Perhaps we should examine your stance on raising taxes.
Perhaps we should examine your stance on fucking torturing me?
Contra o aumento.
Singh is a single-issue voter, no new taxes.
Got it.
A favor da liberação. Ele já deixou pré-definido.
Even less oversight. Yes on deregulation.
Understood.
I need Masterson's vote, and she's not wrong about the water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good.
E agora deu. Ou seja,
Let me double check these tallies. Congratulations, Madam Deputy. This should secure you the votes. I'll send along your policy commitments to the 5
que
delegates.
bom.
Thank fuck. Of course, none of that will matter if I'm not there to cast the deciding vote.
I've requested a postponement to the session. In lieu of that, you can always connect in remotely now that the power's restored.
I'm not banking on it. Keep pressing them.
Tá. Prepare uma bebida no bar. Vamos... De novo? Menina, essa mulher... Por isso que ela tá assim, né? Cirrose pura. A garganta... Que isso? Pra quê?
Am I ready for a break? Or is there more to do?
Vai, minha querida. Tudo pronto. Vai, minha querida. Faz a sua bebida, porque você merece. Você... Nossa, como você trabalhou agora. Muitos jobs. Muitos jobs. Ela tá assim, ó. Pilhadona.
Madam Undersecretary, full power has been restored to the compound.
That's a good news.
But the Security Council still hasn't responded to our request to postpone the vote.
No matter. So long as the trains are running, I will be there to see the look on Amanda's face when I end this farce.
Very good. I'll prepare for your imminent arrival. When you're ready.
Security breach. Security
What
breach.
now?
Security breach.
Lockdown protocols, Archangel. Move, move, move.
Eita, menino.
Ma'am, this is Private Sharp.
I know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck else locked me in this prison?
It was for your own safety. There's been a security breach in the compound, ma'am.
Para sua própria segurança, o complexo passou por uma brecha de segurança, senhora. Perder a linha.
Stop calling me that, you hick. I am Deputy Undersecretary in the United Nations, not your country grandmother.
Yes, Deputy Undersecretary. I'm sorry. We're conducting our sweep now, and we will have the site secure as soon as possible.
I can't wait for soon. The vote is happening now. That's the whole point of all this. Sharp, this is your last chance. Obey my orders and let me out of here now, or deal with the consequences.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. The consequences are immaterial. I have my orders and must see them through.
Yes, motherfucking.
É o cara que mandou prender ela.
Dismissed, Private.
O cara que mandou prender ela para ela não participar da votação. Certeza.
You'll never know when you'll need to light some incense, or the occasional contraband cigarette. This might come in handy.
Pode acabar sendo útil. Olha, ela, menina, ela vai fazer um incêndio. Vamos queimar colchão.
At least my prison can smell nice.
Acende. Um incenso. Meu Deus, ela vai morrer sufocada. Olhar, disparar. É danadinha ele, é muito danadinha.
There's smoke. There's fire alarm. Fuck me. It's real?
Deputy Undersecretary, are you alright?
Nisha.
Você me assustou.
Nisha, you scared the shit out of me. What's wrong with your screen?
Poor reception, reinforced walls. We can't connect to the room from in here.
What the fuck is your plan then?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Just blow. Blow!
Ma'am? What's happening? I'm coming in. What is this? Where's the Deputy Undersecretary?
Ih, foi tapeado. Foi tapeado.
Enjoy the R&R, Private. You've earned it.
Ma'am, let me out.
Nishan?
Linking you into the session now.
If that's all the arguments, we will convene the vote. All those in favor.
Excuse me, counselors. I have the Deputy Undersecretary. Madam, whenever you're ready.
Counselors, I apologize for my tardiness. I have been enjoying the Secretary General's underground hospitality today. We all want to increase security in the belt, but this vote will not accomplish it. The measure is...
Queremos aumentar a segurança do cinturão, mas essa votação não resolverá isso. A medida é uma piada, uma estratégia. Uma piada ou uma estratégia? Uma piada.
A farce. The belt mocks the UN for its bloated bureaucracy. Why would they respect the wishes of a committee, much less a committee of politicians? Counselors, my son is stationed on Callisto. No one wants to de-escalate tensions in the belt more than me. But this motion will only lead to more chaos.
Thank you, Madam Avasarala. We'll convene the vote then. All those in favor? All opposed? The motion has failed 67 to 66. Security in the belt will remain under the jurisdiction of the Deputy Undersecretary.
Menina, ela conseguiu o que ela queria.
One last thing, Secretary. I would like to put on the record my personal commendation of one Private Sharp.
A última coisa, secretário, eu gostaria de registrar minha recomendação pessoal do Cabo Sharp. Firme, coragem.
For going above and beyond by valiantly rushing to save me from danger. He is an exemplary soldier, and I see a bright future for him after today.
Your commendation has been added to the record. Meeting adjourned.
The security protocols are lifted. Ma'am, I don't know what to say.
Thank God. Now, get the hell out of my office.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Ai, ai.
Your office? I rather like the sound of that.
Tá, não acabou? Eita, tem que debochar do moço, né? De novo, jogar xadrez com o moço? Vamos lá jogar xadrez aqui, povo. Vai que muda alguma coisa, né? Vai, velho.
My dear, don't worry about
Eu, hein?
He has found a woman who sees what
Você joga, você joga xadrez? Alguém já jogou? Sabe jogar?
But it's not just our headstrong son. I can hear it in your voice. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. What else is troubling you?
Atlas had it easy. He only had one planet to worry about.
Pros Atlas era moleza. Ele só precisava de se preocupar com o planeta.
You know how it is. The entire solar system intent on destroying itself. And a bunch of soldiers and politicians intent on letting it. I kept things from falling apart.
Você sabe quem é? Regina? É o nome dela? Regina Roca. É Regina Roca? O nome dela? É uma inglesa. Deixa eu ver se eu acho o nome dela. Ai, menino. Mas ela tem, eu acho que tem... Eu não sei se é a mesma atriz que tá na série. Também. Averiguartes. Vamos lá. Subsecretário Mendes. Almirante Croscas.
Madam Avasarala, I've received your message. I don't appreciate the regrettable moments of my past entering the conversation. And I urge you to remember that enemies can be made on both sides of the line. We have not engaged with the Ramses II, and I've just received word that they are beginning to course correct. I am not at all convinced that we've done the right thing, and I will be saying as much in my incident report. We have avoided an outright conflict today, but the MCRN saw us flinch. I can only hope it won't lead to further provocation. Cusco out.
Ei, menino.
Admiral Cusco, thank you for sharing the good news.
Você fez a coisa certa.
I know you didn't agree with my orders, and your loyalty in the face of adversity will be remembered. The MCRN won't be so bold as to escalate after we saw through their ruse. This was a victory, Admiral. Try to enjoy it. We get them so rarely.
É, menino. Vamos ligar pro moço, né? Debochar da cara dele que nós ganhou. E ele perdeu. Eu não perdi, você perdeu.
Jeffrey, what an exciting vote that was.
Indeed. How wonderful that you were able to make it after all.
I've been meaning to tell you. An ambassador position has just opened up on one of Neptune's moons. It occurs to me that someone with your ambition would be a perfect candidate.
You wouldn't actually create a brand new ambassador position just to send me to the ass end of the solar system?
A questão não é vingança.
You sabotaged UN security to keep me from attending a vote. I could arrest you for treason, or I could put your ingenuity to good use. Enjoy the trip. I hear Titan is lovely this time of year.
Now, wait just a minute.
Desligou a cara dele. Ela é indiana, né? Se eu não me engano. E aí, saia do escritório. Graças a Deus, eu aguentava mais. Nossa, é muito trabalho. Trabalhei mais do que a Nath, cuidando de 45 alunos. Eu, hein? Ela parece... Então, é essa mesma aqui, né?
Madam Undersecretary.
Iraniana?
You know, I feel strangely sentimental about you in this room. I worry that you in the flesh again may be something of a letdown.
Madam, it's news from Callisto, and it's not good.
Show me.
Although all reports have yet to be verified, it has been confirmed that a significant, violent uprising has occurred on the shared MCR UN moon station of Callisto. In what the UN is calling the Callisto Insurrection, Martian-backed laborers in the shipyards of Callisto turned on UN peacekeepers in what is believed to have been a coordinated attack.
My God.
O filho dela tá lá.
Tensions have been mounting in the region for some days. The exact purpose of the attacks and any possible coordination with Mars remain unknown. The Martian Congressional Republic has yet to issue a statement. And just in, we have learned that UN Marines are being deployed and are being met with fierce resistance at the station. We are also told that some military officials now believe that a portion of the uprisers may be OPA operatives posing as shipyard workers.
It's a message from your son.
Eita.
Listen, I haven't heard back from you yet, and I can't talk long, but I didn't want to go into a mission the way we left things.
Madam Undersecretary.
I want to thank you for believing in me. I know we don't always agree, but I'm still grateful for your support and even your advice. Sometimes.
Christian, they've released the official list of casualties.
I didn't want to enlist, but maybe you were right to twist my arm. I've learned a lot out here. I even met someone really special. So thank you. I love you, Mom. I'll call you again soon.
Matei o filho dela. Ela de pé. Não, matou o filho dela. Gente, eu devia ter sido firme contra o casal, contra ele conhecer aquela garota. Nossa. Matei. Menino, acabei com a velha. Nossa. Se eu tivesse sido firme contra o... Mas eu fui coração mole. Ele ficou e fudeu. Menino. Fudeu. Perdeu o filho. Bom dia.
Wait. Who is this?
You don't know me. My name is Christian Abasarala. I'm Sharnapol's mother. And you must be Marie.
Ela ligou pra namorada. Eita, o que vai rolar? Ei, menino, o que vai rolar? É uma voz assim, uma garota sinistra. Não consigo fazer a voz dela.